You are not lonely. You are just undisciplined. Yeah, I said it. And before you run to the comments crying about how nobody understands you, understand this. The real problem isn't that you don't have people. It's that you don't have purpose. Loneliness today isn't a lack of connection. It's a lack of structure, direction, and internal command. So if you've been sitting there scrolling for 2 hours, feeling sorry for yourself, telling your group chat nobody checks in on me anymore, it's because you stopped showing up for yourself first. Do me a favor and smash that like button if you're ready to hear the truth no one else is willing to tell you. And let's dismantle this soft victim mentality one hard fact at a time. And before we dive in real quick, so I don't interrupt mid-vid, if you're tired of losing your sunglasses every time you blink, grab a pair from Navi Eyewear. It's buy one, get 4 free. Yep, 5 pairs for the price of 1. Free shipping, you lose them, they'll replace them. High-end, durable, stylish. The link's in the description. Just add all 5 pairs to your cart and the discount hits automatically at checkout. You're welcome. All right, let's begin. The lie of modern loneliness. Everyone's lonely now, right? Despite having more tools than any generation in human history. DMs, FaceTime, voice notes, endless group chats. We are more emotionally bankrupt than ever. But it's not because people don't care. It's because most people have nothing worth connecting to. Let me explain. You wake up at whatever time you want, you eat trash, you scroll aimlessly, you half-ass work, you avoid your own reflection, and then you wonder why nobody wants to be around you. Bro, that's not loneliness. That's a lack of respect. You don't need more friends. You need a dang calendar. You need tasks, reps, silence, a vision, pain, focus. That's how connection starts, when you build something real and let others witness it. People confuse loneliness with boredom, but they are not the same thing. Loneliness is the signal, boredom is the symptom, and discipline is the cure. It just takes a while sometimes. You think you need a girlfriend, a boys' night, a dopamine hit? What you actually need is a mission. Stop trying to date your way out of your lack of direction. Stop trying to travel your way out of your emptiness. Here's the truth. If you can't sit alone in a room for 24 hours and not fall apart, if you can't go 1 week without distractions and not implode, then you don't need companionship. You need to earn your own presence. Let me give you a brutal truth. Every time you say, I feel alone, what you really mean is, I don't have the self-discipline to fill my day with meaningful momentum. Because real structure destroys the illusion of loneliness. If your day is engineered to say, wake up at 6, cold shower before hot, train at 7, deep work at 9, meal prep at noon, learn a new skill at 2, sunset walk at 7, reflect and journal at 9, read the Bible, then where exactly is the loneliness supposed to creep in? You're not lonely. You're just lazy with your time. You have empty gaps and expect connection to magically fall into place like a rom-com plot twist. That's not how this works. You build your day, and the connections come through that build. You ever notice how most lonely people are also the most mentally flabby? Their mind's out of shape. They don't read, they don't challenge themselves. They repeat the same thoughts every day like it's their full-time job. You want to kill loneliness? Start doing hard things daily until your brain becomes your best friend. Hard things like sitting in silence for 30 minutes, training until your body screams, reading 20 pages of a book that doesn't stimulate your ego but expands your understanding. Waking up at the same time every single day, no matter how you feel. You know what makes you feel connected? Consistency. Discipline builds a version of you that's worth respecting. And once you respect yourself, the right people naturally, magically just show up. Here's the real villain. It's comfort. Comfort keeps you safe, but lonely. It whispers in your ear, stay in bed, baby cakes. Skip the gym. Don't call them. You don't need to journal today. Then it turns around and asks, why does no one understand me? Comfort is the abuser that gaslights you into thinking you are the victim. Cut it out of your life. Put yourself in uncomfortable rooms. Train past failure for once. Eat clean food when you crave junk. Call that person you've been avoiding. Create when your brain says rest. Discipline isn't punishment, it's self-respect. And when you live with it long enough, loneliness dies from malnourishment. The lonely man versus the disciplined man. Let's break it down into characters. The lonely man sleeps in, watches too much content, craves attention, projects his failures on others, thinks everyone abandoned him, has nothing to offer except complaints. The disciplined man rises early, earns his solitude, builds daily, connects through purpose, doesn't chase, he attracts, leaves people better than he found them. One becomes addicted to numbing the pain. The other one becomes a man who transcends in it. The choice isn't even close. So here's the bottom line. You're not a victim of loneliness. You are the architect of it. You have the choice to build. You built your days without direction. You filled your life with comfort. You ignored your mind and neglected your body. You ran from structure and now complain that nothing feels secure. Fix it. Build a routine. Sweat daily. Eat clean. Learn. Show up. Forgive yourself for the past, but do not tolerate the same behavior tomorrow. Discipline will save your life. And when you become the type of man who is comfortable alone, you will never be lonely again. Trust me. And if you are done playing the victim card and you are ready to level up into a life of real power and presence, just do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. And if you're not subscribed yet, fix that too. Hit the bell while you're at it so you never miss a video. And don't forget, Navi Eyewear has you covered. Buy one, get four, free, plus free shipping, free replacements, high-end quality for a high standard man. Because once you start walking with discipline, people will stare. Make sure you're wearing something worth being seen in. And until next time, peace.